Welcome and dear me. Mental health has come a long way, but there's still a lot of work to do. So many people, myself included, struggle to talk about the things that bother us. Whether it's because we're afraid of being a burden, feeling weak, or maybe we just don't have a space safe enough where we feel comfortable talking about those things. I'm hoping this channel will help break that cycle by providing you a safe space to write a letter to yourself that needed to hear it the most. But I can't expect others to do what I'm not willing to do myself. That's why I will be sharing my own story. Let's get into it. Dear Serena, I admire your commitment and dedication to everything you do. It is an admirable trait and will lead to many successes, but it will also lead to burnout and unnecessary pressure. You care so much that you overwork yourself and neglect your well-being, especially when that hard work gets taken for granted or does not pay off the way you had hoped. You think that if you work just a little harder, things will change. They won't. While hard work is important, it is not the only thing in life that deserves and needs attention. You will learn later in life that rest and your well-being are just as important. You will learn that some things are not as big as you thought. You have made some things your life rather than a part of your life. Never let anything control it. It will hold you to impossible standards and drain your energy. While I wish you didn't have to learn that lesson the hard way, I am thankful for those experiences as your life will become calmer. You no longer have that pressure following you. You have learned to let go of the things and people that drain your energy or those that do not reciprocate your care. You've learned to relinquish control and to take a step back when life becomes too much. You bear that burden so that your future self could live a life of peace. For that, I thank you. Sincerely, Serena. I would say the biggest alarm bell is when I realize what used to bring me joy is now draining all my energy and stressing me out. And then I was no longer enjoying it, and it was becoming so overwhelming. I was constantly not only doing that thing, but I was also thinking about it even when I wasn't doing it. So the biggest difference between part of my life and my entire life is part of my life would be something I do in my free time for fun. Whereas my entire life is everything is centered around that one thing. So instead of just doing it whenever I feel like it, I'm doing it even when I don't, and it's taking control of everything, including my thoughts. So when you make something 100% your identity, you burn yourself out, you're not thinking straight, you're overthinking, which leads to mistakes. Whereas if you slow down, you give your brain and your body the rest it needs to recharge and be able to work properly, think properly, and that's when your work really starts to improve. My advice to anyone who may relate to my story is pay attention to the things that are draining your energy. If they are draining your energy, not bringing you joy anymore, take a step back.